What's up, guys? I'm Jett from inthirdperson.com. You guys ready to play some Slay the Spire? Hold, I can't hear you. I need to ask you again. Are you ready to play some Slay the Spire? I just realized the crowd noise is also going to be auto-tuned. Right, let's get it. I'm the king of streaming. You can call me sire. Sucker MCs, yo, there is none higher. To burn my kingdom, you must use fire. And I won't stop playing till I slay the spire. Hey everyone, I'm Jett from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, and we are playing Slay the Spire on the Nintendo Switch. I was going to stream this game tonight, and unfortunately the internet has failed me horribly. And I actually just tried to record this video just now and realized I did the whole thing while the microphone was muted. So we're gonna run it back. No harm, no foul. We didn't get very far, to be honest, in the game, so let's see if we can do a little better. And I will try my best to be engaged, have fun with it. It's been a really rough night, unfortunately, with all the technical difficulties I've been going through. But all right, none of that matters right now. Slay the Spire time. We're back. I am playing the role of the Ironclad. It's a dude with a sword. It might be a woman with a sword. I don't actually know. It is a person with a sword, and we're trying to slay the spire. We go through 3 acts. The big difference with this roguelike is you're playing with cards as your attacks, as your defense, kind of like a Dominion or a Magic the Gathering. It's a very cool game. I picked it up for the first time. I picked it up a couple weeks ago, and I finally got around to play it, and I love it. And I really wanted to stream this for you guys, and unfortunately the internet's not behaving. So we're gonna try and just make a video, put it up on the YouTube channel, and I hope you guys enjoy. And for those who watch my YouTube content and haven't gone to the stream before, definitely check me out over at twitch.tv/inthirdperson. Alright, so at the beginning, this 3-eyed whale gives us the opportunity to get a particular perk. It's different each time. Lose 8 max HP, but gain 250 gold right up front. I'm gonna choose a card. I have not seen this Havoc card before. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. Ooh, I don't know. I don't like the idea of playing and exhausting. Applying vulnerable to all enemies. That's an interesting one off the top. I like Pommel Strike. We're gonna go with that. Alright, so at the beginning of each level, you get to see the map and kind of map your way through. I take it probably higher level players will understand like which route to choose. I usually just look at what's happening in the beginning and see like where the stores are, where the question. I like to go with the question marks. Though it doesn't give me the trade-off is when I play the events, I might not get enough bad guys to get enough good cards to level up, which is part of the problem of why we did not win last time. And I should explain what I'm doing here, because we are at the start of the video. Maybe you haven't seen Slay the Spire in action before. So, let's pull up this hand. Every turn, you get a starting card, a deck of 5 hands, starting hand of 5 cards. And you will have different kinds of cards, like attacks and skills and stuff like that. And right now we've got 2 blocks, 2 defense that give me 5 block. I've got 2 strikes that do 6 damage, and I've got bash, which does 8 damage, but then applies 2 vulnerable to attacks that happen afterwards. So we'll do more damage later on. I actually like that, because then now that next attack does 9, and then the next turn everything's gonna hit harder. It's gonna hit a little harder. Hopefully we get some more attack cards. Ooh, 14 damage from this enemy. Hopefully this does enough. Yes, there we go. There we go. We heal. Oh, I have to explain the relics and all that stuff. Let's do that. Shrug it off or pummel. So shrug it off, you get 8 block and draw 1 card. Body Slam does damage equal to block, and Pummel, deal 2 damage 4 times. I'm going to go with Shrug It Off. I like the idea of doing multiple actions at once. That gives me a little more block than I normally get, and I get to draw a card, working through our deck a little faster. And ooh, we've got an event happening right now. So, as you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak.
Forget what you know, and I'll let you go.
I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. I'm assuming there are 3 different voices because of the 3 different colors. So I can remove a card from my deck, transform a card, or upgrade a card. I like the idea of transforming the card. Removing I also like as well, but if I can turn a crummy card into a good one, like this, then that's basically the same thing. So let's stop. True Grit. So I gain 7 block. Okay. I have to exhaust a card in the process though, so it's not the best. Ooh, you fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel the goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Oh man, I hate it when I get goop like everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Look back to the puddle. You see your missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle. So, I can gain 75 gold and lose 11 HP. I'm gonna take that. I'm okay with taking damage right now because we're gonna hit some stuff soon. A rest stop. Ooh. Yeah, I want the gold idol. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shiny gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You don't see any traps nearby. Let's get it. Oh, what's the trap? Oh, we got an injury. We can clear that later, though. I'll outrun. Because, yeah, we can just go to the rest stop. No, we can't get rid of that at the rest stop. It's fine. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. But now, see, we only have 4 cards, because this one you can't play. We'll play this. Oh, that took out one of the attacks. Great. Let's use the bash instead. Alright, that sets us up for being able to take out the red and yellow caterpillar thing. Caterpillars are gross, by the way, IRL. The whole, like, I don't condone the, or endorse the idea of killing caterpillars, but, like, the goop, when you squash them, inadvertently, of course, it's pretty gross. And the hairiness of the caterpillars are, ugh. I'm normally not overly freaked out by creepy crawlies. The caterpillars definitely are on the not my favorite of the bugs. I don't know what would be my favorite though. Anyway, we took that one out. No prob. Healed a bunch because we haven't talked about relics yet. Let's get to that. I'm gonna take Cleave. I like Cleave because it hits all the enemies on screen at once. It's a nice way to, yeah, hit a bunch of enemies at once. And let's go fight an elite. This one's heavily armored. So besides our cards right here, we have these relics up top. And I know you can't see the ones on the furthest left because I have my camera on there. I'll turn that off for a second. The one that the character comes with is Burning Blood, who heals 6 HP after every fight. And then we picked up the Golden Idol at the trap, where enemies drop 25% more gold. So that's going to help us out with buying more cards and clearing out cards in the future. Alright, so the enemy is asleep. And at the end of its turn, it's going to gain 8 block. So we kind of want to hit it right now. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot to hit it with. Basically just that. Maybe we can get one more attack. No, we cannot. Alright, at least it exhausted the injury. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Huh. Still asleep. We can, let's go with the pommel strike to start. Uh-oh. And let's go with the bash to make it a little more vulnerable, because this one tends to armor up. There you go. 18 damage. Uh-oh. Here we go. Now we're in trouble. I can't come up with 18 block with this hand. We can do 15, and we'll just take 3, which is... it's fine. And its vulnerable wears off, so now is the time to... oh, yikes. This next 18, though, I can't really block it, so we need to... that's gonna hurt. Alright, at least now it's dazed. So we have an opportunity, and now here comes my defensive... okay, there we go. Get in some good damage before our turn runs out. Oh, no. Oh, now they just weakened all our attacks and weakened our block. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. This is gonna hurt. Oh, 14 damage. Maybe we took on this elite a little too early with the hand that we had. 6, 7, 13 block. We can block. I need to block most of this. Unfortunately, I'd like to sneak in a hit, but not when he's swinging that hard. Okay, dazed. Let's take advantage. There. We could have done more damage if we'd just gone with 3 strikes, but I'm banking on getting more here. And of course, we don't get more here. I should have cashed it. Oh, no! And it exhausted the block. Can we get another block here? Okay, we will eat 10 damage instead. We are cutting it really close here. I don't like this. Ugh. Gain 6 block, draw a card. 3 block and 6. We're gonna eat another 9. And it's pretty much a tie game here. What's it gonna be? We really have to strike now. 6, 4. Okay. Hopefully we get any sort of attack cards, because this is like, if we can't do 6 damage right now, it's game over. There it is. Wow, that was a really tough fight. Oh, here we go. We got a Regal Pillow. So this relic helps us get 15 HP, which is great. And we will add Iron Wave to our deck. This one gives us 5 block and 5 damage. And like, I really like the Heavy Blade for the total damage it does, but I think we need the ability to block a little more right now. So let's rest up at this rest stop. We can rest for up to 30% of our health, or our max health, or we can use this time to forge a card and make it stronger, upgrade it. All right, now it's a shop. Yes, we definitely want to go to the merchant, and we want to... one of the first things I do is I like to get rid of cards. Now, you're probably wondering, like, why would you want to get rid of cards from your deck? And the obvious one is to get rid of stuff like injuries, things that clog up your deck, but then also your starter cards clog up your deck as well. So stuff like your strikes and your blocks, you will get much better cards later on in the game. And the longer you have those starter cards in your hand, the longer it takes to get to those big hitting cards. Now, what are we going to do with the rest of our money? Upon pickup, obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. No. Max HP by 7. That's not bad. But what other cards do we have here? I like picking up relics. They usually have at least 1 card on sale. Gain 2 strength. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. Panic button. This one I like a lot. You gain 30 block, but then you can't block for the next 2 turns. This is when someone's going to strike really hard, and you just need to make it through. I think that's more of like, and again, I'm not a an expert at this game at all. So if my strats are like way off, I apologize. I feel like that's more of a late game card, or definitely against elites. Affects this card 3 times. I'm gonna go with the heavy blade. There we go. Let's keep moving. And we get a treasure chest. Nice. Maw Bank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at a shop. Oh, they don't want you... Okay, that's kind of useless because I want to spend money. And you're only gaining 12 gold. That's not a lot. Let's go with that. That. And I can't use that anymore. There. And so in case you're wondering, like if you're wondering like, hey, where the heck did this mechanic come from of fighting with cards in this particular way? To my understanding, it originates from games like Magic the Gathering. Personally, I know this deck building mechanic from a game called Dominion, which is a game where I think that was the first game where the primary action of the game was building your deck versus something that happens before the game starts, like Magic. And so in Dominion, you start with a set of cards, and you are getting better. You're buying better cards. You're using those cards to buy better cards, which then help you better, faster build out your Dominion or your kingdom. And it became very popular in the board game scene. Like tons of different games were inspired by Dominion and kind of used that mechanic. And it's awesome to see it come to life in video game form. I actually think this might be my all-time favorite deck building game now because the way it's implemented, and you can do some really creative stuff when you're playing this game in a digital form, and it updates the text in real time. I need to stop hitting my microphone. But there are tons of great deck building games out there. I've got a stack of physical board games that we'll go through a little later on in this video. But for now, we got a bunch of gold. We gained 6 metallicize, which is good, in a potion. And I like seeing red. This one gives us extra energy. I think any opportunity you get to get more energy to help you play more cards on a turn, I always try and go for those. Alright, so this one's going to do 12 damage. I can't block all of it. We can block most of it and then squeeze in a strike there. Okay, I'll take 2. Another 12 coming up. Wow. I could use the panic, but I don't think it's important to use the panic button right now. But I will do that. And we'll get in the bash. We'll squeeze in a cleave, which is going to do even more, and then we'll block it up. Although I think we exhausted the panic button, so now we've lost our panic button, which is not good. I don't think we're going to need it for this particular fight, but... No, we're not going to need it anyway. There it is. Give me Liquid Memories. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand to cost 0. That's good. Very good. Ooh, I love Blood for Blood. This one is a card that does a lot of damage, and it's cheaper each time you lose health. So there are definitely times where it's 0 and you just get a ton of damage for free. But it's a card that you can't really use till later on in the fight. And it's probably more of a late game card than where I'm taking it right now. That's okay. We're about to take 10 damage. We can block all of it, assuming the block doesn't get exhausted. I should have used the block first. Okay. What we will do is... I'm going to use the heavy blade just to end the turn, and we're going to smack that louse and just kill it. I know it's not the one that's going to hit me right now, and I'm going to eat 10 damage. Well, 3 damage here. Not that bad. But I wasn't going to be able to kill the other 2. And see, now this one's 3 because I've already gotten hit. We'll go cleave, hit 8, and they both harden up. Gain that to get a little extra. Few points. I think we only need... Let's kill this one. Oh, it's still there? Uh-oh. I'll block, and then... That's okay. We'll take 5 damage. Not the end of the world. So we're going to get some sort of negative effects in a sec, unless we can take them both out right now, which I think we can do. There we go. We're laughing. We're laughing. Flex potion. Gain 5 strength. Okay. Battle trance. Ooh, I love battle trance. This allows you to draw 3 cards. The trade-off is you can't then draw more. If there are certain cards that let you do extra, it won't work. All right, let me get into narrator voice here.
You walk into a room to find a large hole in the ground. As you approach the hole, an enormous serpent creature appears from within.
Ho, ho, hello, hello. What have we got here? Hello, adventurer. I ask a simple question. The most fulfilling of lives is that in which you can buy anything. Do you agree?
All right, what is it? We get a curse, but we gain 175 gold. I'm gonna take that.
Yes! This will all be worth it.
And we're gonna pay to remove that later, and then with the extra, it's profit. But in the immediate term, it's going to suck. Uh-oh. It's gonna suck like right now. Draw 1 card. That'll give us... Okay. Doesn't really help us there, but now we've been weakened. And now this turn, we're not going to do a lot of damage. Bring him out, bring him out, bring him out. Again, that card doesn't help us right now either. Squeeze in a little extra. We're going to get some sort of debuff. Some sort of nerf. Oh, extra frail. So just making our blocks incredibly weak. Seeing red. And now we're going to do 16 damage, and I can only block for 3. Now this is a problem. Oh, here we go. Block for 6. Oh, it's going to split. Unfortunately, if we'd been able to kill it right there, we wouldn't have this problem, but now it's, we extend the fight a little longer. It's okay. Let's draw some more cards. Give us some more options. So we've got 8 attack and a negative effect coming our way. I do want to... The best defense is a good offense, right? So let's attack 3 times. That negates the 8 damage coming our way. We're still going to eat a lick, which makes us a little more frail, makes our blocks worse. 6. Yeah, not gonna do enough to kill there, but we're not expecting a big attack right now anyway. This is gonna do 8. So whatever we can do, end it. There we go. Add a card. Ooh. Alright, so we'll do one more rest stop. We'll get our health back up to full. And let's take on the boss. This is where I died in the last filming, or the last time I tried to record this. So hopefully we can make it through, go a little farther. Alright, this one like morphs a bunch. And it is... That really sucks. We have the wide open, and we can't do anything because we don't have any attack cards. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. And they are charging up. They've added 9 block, and they're going to do 32 damage here unless we can come up with something. Okay. Shrug it off. 8. Other block, we squeeze a little bit of damage. It's not gonna matter. Oh, I had an attack. Oh, no. We're gonna lose 12 health right there, and I could have gotten another attack in. That's no good. At least they are dizzy. Ooh, it cost 0 this turn. Do we want to burn the liquid memories right now? And what can we get? Yes, hit him with the rampage again. 19 damage, that's great. They're in defensive mode. Sharp hide. So this is, whenever you play an attack, I take 3 damage, so we kind of don't want to do attacks right now. So we'll just defend. I could, unless I really want to hit for 18, and then take 3. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Because I can still block the rest here. Yep. 16. I don't want to burn it right there. We can at least block 15. Oh, we can block. I think we can block all of it. If we do that with this. No, we can't. And we're gonna eat 2 damage here. Okay, so sharp mode's off. Shifted. It's gonna do 20 damage right here. This is bad. Especially since... Okay, we're gonna drink Metallicize. That should boost our defense at least a little bit. Yeah, that gives us 5 block. Oof. I don't know if we're gonna get through here. Ooh, yes! Now we get the blood for blood. Unfortunately, do we have anything to weaken? 1. That's 0. Mode wears off. Is it sharp mode? No. So 10, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with 10. Now they've got sharp hide, so we don't really want to hit right now. Let's block. 15. We're gonna aim. Now we can, yeah, we'll hit, and then we'll lose 12, and then I can still cover the rest of the damage. And I've got Metallicize, so maybe I should have played a little more aggressively there. 16 coming up. Uh-oh. I think Metallicize will kick in, so we can squeeze in a little bit of damage here. Yep. We're good. We're good. Oof. Ooh, 20 damage. Not good. Let's draw and see what other options we have, even though I think our options were pretty good. Like, I really want this. Get that 13 in. 21 is huge. Do I want... At the expense of... Okay, we're gonna do this. I want this to hit... Oh, 24. That's not as hard as I kind of hoped. 7. Gain 5 block. I'm going to eat a little bit of damage here. 4 damage. It's not the worst. We probably could have gotten a little more mileage out of that strength potion had we waited. There we go. Blood for blood. Another free 18. Now defensive mode. We can squeeze in a couple more hits. There. I think we're... I don't want to jinx it. I think we'll be okay. The Metallicize saved us a bunch. 33 damage right off the top. Oof. I like that. But it might not be enough. Okay, we're gonna gamble here. Between the vulnerable and the... Yes! I gambled that the vulnerable would make it weak enough so that the next hit would kill. And we did it. And now these are really good cards. So, Impervious, gain 30 block, exhaust, offering, lose 6 HP to draw 3 cards, and gain 2 energy. That's a really interesting way, like a good desperation thing. I'm going to take the Impervious. We can still squeeze in an attack, and squeeze in an attack and still block a lot. Alright, in between, I wanted to talk a little bit about some other deck building games that you can play in a tabletop. I know in these current times we're not sitting around with other people, but if you get the opportunity to play with friends, here are some deck building games sort of in the style of Slay the Spire. They use the same mechanic of building up your decks. And so I'd mentioned earlier, I'm pretty sure I mentioned earlier, the game that inspired me to play deck building games was this one called Dominion by Donald X. Vaccarino. It's a game where you're building your empire by playing cards, drawing cards, and you get more cards that make it easier to help you build your kingdom. And this one was a lot of fun at the time. It's one that's also got 1 billion expansions at this point. So you can mix and match the cards in a myriad of different ways. I believe there's also like versions of this you can play on the web for either for cheap or for free. So if you want to try it online, play it with friends that way, you can do that as well. So that's Dominion, the very influential tabletop game in my life. I might not be playing tabletop games at all had it not been for Dominion here. So kudos to that one. It's been a long time since I played it, but it's a lot of fun. Next up, I'm going to show these both at the same time because they're both superhero related deck building games. This one is the DC deck building game, and this one, oh geez, this is heavy. I forgot about all the cards in here. Marvel Legendary. So DC deck building game is very much, there's another popular deck building game called Ascension, and the mechanics of that are very similar to this. If you are looking for something that's a little more straightforward than a Dominion, it's very much just like draw your cards, play your cards, buy new cards, and keep going. Like this is a very good introductory deck building game. The only challenge with it though is thematically it doesn't quite make as much sense. Like, why am I playing 2 punch cards to get a kick card? Like, why am I punching a kick? Like, that stuff makes no sense. Like, why would... But generally speaking, the math is there. Like, if you're just looking for a deck building game that has DC characters in it, and it's decently fun, DC deck building game. The other one, personally, one of my favorites, is Marvel Legendary, and this one's probably the closest to something like a Slay the Spire, where enemies have dawned on the Marvel universe. They're trying to break out of prison, and you're using your deck of cards. You start with like generic shield agents, and then you're unlocking on attacks for the different heroes, like some of the ones that come in here: Rogue, Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, Wolverine, and there's a ton of expansions for this as well. I bought a bunch, like all of them early on, and I haven't been able to keep up. But I've gotten, like, including like the somewhat rare Fantastic Four one that fell out of print really early. I think it is back in print now, but I do have that as well. This one's a ton of fun and probably the closest thing to something like Slay the Spire. And one more. This one's pretty neat. If you like Scrabble, if you like word games and the deck building mechanic, this one is called Paperback. And it's pretty much, for your cards, they're actually letters, and you're trying to spell out words with the letters that you have. Letters have different values, and you're technically, within the context of the story of the game, you're writing novels. And it's a really interesting way of mixing that deck building mechanic with a word game. And in certain ways, if you're playing with an audience that maybe isn't necessarily interested in building empires and fighting bad guys, but the idea of like word games is there, and especially if you like Scrabble and putting these words to spell stuff, This is a really neat implementation of the deck building mechanic. So that's Paperback by Tim Fowles. Alright, back to Slay the Spire. Sorry, I shouldn't be checking my phone mid-video, but I saw it pop up. Here we go. What do we get? Mark of... Okay, so we can choose one of these 3 relics. We can gain energy, which is great, but there's some major trade-offs here. Gain energy, but you get... At the start of combat, I get 2 wounds. That's no good. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, gain a curse. That I don't like. At least you can kind of get rid of those. Gain at the start. All enemies start with combat 1 strength. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. So I can avoid chests, and I can get rid of curses. They cost money, but we can get rid of them. All right, Act 2, the city. Let's go. I should do a better job of analyzing the routes here. I want the store, but if I do the store, let's do this way. It's 4 bad guys into the store, into the rest stop, and then hopefully we should have enough health to fight the elite. It seems like, well, we can dodge the elite, but I really want the store because we've got a ton of money right now. Uh-oh. This one, its health is really low, but its shield is crazy high. Burn, shrug it off. Gain 8 block, draw a card. No. I just want to attack. And unfortunately, I don't have enough attacks to take advantage. 52 block! Are you serious? Okay. Okay. Oh no! Oh, that's also exhausting a card at random, so we just lost our bailout there. I need to stop using that card. I shouldn't have picked that one up. And now we oh, we can still bash. That's something. I lost my bailout. Okay, we really need to get... Yikes, we're gonna eat 17 damage on this next one unless we get a block, and we don't. And we gain a weak. Oh, man. 10 damage. Impervious. That's the only block we have. I don't want to use it right now, though. Okay, we're going to use it. And with 2... I know I could have used the blood for blood. We're going to go with that. Because I wanted to level up the rampage. So the next time it comes around, we will be hopefully more ready for it. Oh my goodness, 26 block, and it's going to do 20 damage. This is going to be really hard to dig ourselves out of this hole. Oh, man, and it... Eight, 11, or do we want... I want to... Yeah, I wanted to negate some stuff over me blocking some things. This is a tough fight. We're gonna eat another 10 damage unless we... Okay, we can block most of it. It was cleave. There. We need to break through that shield. Oh my goodness, added another 20? 24! Ah, 14. Yikes. Okay, this is why I cashed in where I did. Because 13 damage leaves 6. Alright, there we go. Finally broke the shield. We're gonna eat a lot of damage. Oh no. We're still gonna eat damage. Like a decent amount. Deal 6 damage, draw a card. Ooh, yes. Oh, and I don't have... Okay, we can at least block. We're gonna finish... Hopefully finish this thing off. 15 block... Oh, man. Okay. That should be it. Thank you. Oh, man. 14 damage for 1. I like that. These thieves trying to take my money. Definitely don't want that. And they're going to do 20 damage right off the top. 30 block right off. Okay, we're going to do it. And then use this time to attack. And we'll focus on the weaker one. Whew. Okay, we do have our panic button in case we feel like we're not... I might have to panic button right now. I think, yeah, I was probably gonna... There was a decent chance I was gonna exhaust it if I didn't use it right then, so at least we... But now we can't block for the next 2 turns. Let's gain some extra points here. 18. Two, and I don't have enough for this, and that's not going to do anything. Can't block, so we're just going to eat this 12 straight up. That's no good. Oh, and the other thief just, like, put in block. What is that spirally thing? Cowardly. This enemy intends to escape. Okay. Oh, they're going to try and take my money. Oh, that's no good. 1. Hit them. 2. They're probably just gonna run away with the money, aren't they? Damn it. At least I got most of my money back. I got some of the money back. And what spell? I don't... You know, I'm not gonna take any of those cards. You can skip cards if you don't like them. And I kind of want to take the event and see what happens here. As you
continue your ascent, thick black smoke begins to bellow out of the ground.
Hold on, let me use my regular voice because I see there's some big red text. And walls around you, coalescing into 3 masked forms that start to speak.
Another puppet of Meow, I think. Agreed. She always makes the funniest toys. The funnest toys.
You notice an oversized grin at the third as the third addresses you.
Ignore the powers. Would you like a taste of our power?
Receive 5 apparition and lose 40 max HP. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Definitely not. I don't know what apparition does. They might be super powerful cards. But I have not rolled the dice on that. Pommel strike, draw a card. Hit for that, and hopefully this does a lot more damage. Okay. We should be able to take out the cleric the next turn. Oh no. And hit me too, and made me frail. This is not good. This is not good. Especially since this one can heal itself up. I think I'm gonna kill this. Oh no! Yeah. I'm gonna kill the cleric now. I know I'm gonna eat a lot of damage right this second. But then I'm not going to have to deal with 2 attacks. It's just 1. Granted, this one is hard. But okay, 6 block, 5 block, and here we'll block everything, and I'm not gonna have to use the panic button just yet, though we are at a point where we might have to use the panic button. Like here. Okay, this is basically our panic button. Yeah, hunker down, block it. 1, 2, 3. Nah. 12 damage. Eight block. Draw a card. That's gonna cover us for this turn, and then we will smack them with the Twin Strike. Yeah, this is okay. 18. Yikes! Can we get that panic button back? Oh no. We can still block a lot of it. We can still block a lot. Oh, we lost 3. Okay. We're gonna eat 3 damage, but we're still alive. Possibly not for long. Can we do 19 damage right now? I think we can. End it. Oh, thank goodness. Explosive potion, that's good. Uh-oh, what the heck was that? Oh, okay. That's just, WordPress stuff. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, what can we do with all this money? We've been here looking for all this. One, I want to get rid of this curse. Doubt. Get out of here. Immolate. That card's crazy good. You burn yourself, but you do 21 damage to everyone? That's huge. What card's on sale? Sentinel? That's a good one too. What? Pick up, choose an attack. Start each combat with this card in your hand. Ooh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Orange pellets. I find that way too specific. The bomb. At the end of 3 turns, deal 40 damage to all enemies. That's huge too. But then, like, do fights really go that long? Like, that's gonna be good against the boss. Or do I want this 21 damage to all enemies? I think I'm gonna take that one. And I really want this. And which card do I want to start every fight with? I kind of like Immolate. And I've got a little bit more money. And so we'll just, do Sentinel. Yeah, that's on sale. And here we go. Thank goodness. Oh no, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news, we're at a rest stop. We can heal up a bunch. The bad news is we've got an elite right in front of us. And that is a giant hand that's going to stab. Good thing we have the... And that's going to do 12 damage right off the top. I can block all of it now, but I would lose the Immolate. And that's a huge... I'm willing to eat 4 damage if I can do 21 to this. Ooh, actually... Drink that now, and that does 26. Oh, hold on. And that gives us some extra cards. Nice! And that gives us 1 extra attack. I could throw up a block just to block it completely. Yeah, let's just block it. End that turn. Let's go. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, next up. Blood for blood. Oh, that's a little too early in the game. 18 damage. I'm not going to be able to block everything here. But let's go cash in a rampage now. Oh, and the cleave. Okay. I keep forgetting I have 4 energy. Okay. Yeah, not having any sort of... Oh, 21. At least we have the panic button here. Which I think... Yeah, we're going to need to use the panic button. Yikes. 14 damage there. And, yeah, I guess we'll throw in 5 block. But I really hope that's the extent of it. Because, yeah, now we can't block for the next 2 turns. 24! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We can't block for the next 2 turns. This is gonna hurt. We need to throw down some serious damage here to make this worth our while. Burn it, and yeah, well, that's not gonna do anything. Oh no. Please don't be even higher. Oh, we gained so many wounds. 30! Okay. 18 damage, that's good. Block. Exhaust 1 card at random. We're just gonna exhaust the wound, so that's good. That gets us out of here. But we're like 1 turn away from dying, basically. And we've just gained a whole bunch of wounds, too. I need, like, heavy hitters right now. 14. Can we do 14 damage? There it is. Oh. And what was that? Oh, I should have checked to see what that was. Okay. We're going to take an extra impervious. I'm feeling very vulnerable right now. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. That's great, I guess. Yeah, I definitely want to do 2 damage right now. Or 20 damage. I'm gonna take this now as well. I know. I'm not wasting it per se, but like I wasn't gonna lose half our health right there. And we do have another impervious, which is good. We're not gonna need it at the moment. Cash that in. Oh, I failed to realize that the card that gives us the extra cards is you know what, we're not going to use the battle trance. I can draw 3 more cards, but like I have no energy left, so we're just going to eat whatever this is. Oh, it's a hex. Okay. What happens when you play a non-attack card? Shuffle dazed. Okay. So basically they just want you to attack all the time. Or yeah, I'll use skill and... Oh, and I still get a daze. Darn it. And weakened. By a lot. And we're going to eat a lot of damage here. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. I think this is it. Oh, we got panic button. Yes. Okay, let's try and do as much damage as we can. We'll cash in the panic button. And hopefully we can do enough damage on the next turn to finish this off. Though it's not looking good. The fact that we just got... I think we're done. Yeah. We're not going to be able to kill. And we're going to die right here. And that's it. Halfway through the second one. We did a lot better than the first recording of this. So we'll take that as a positive, but oh well. All right, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for those who tried to attend today's stream and it didn't work out. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, Hanny. Everybody who supported on Twitter as my internet goes through this tough time. I don't know what's the deal with my upload speeds, but they're terrible right now. And it's probably going to take a long time to upload this video, but it's better than nothing. At least I make some sort of content with this time, and admittedly, YouTube is... I want to get back to making YouTube videos. It's been quite some time. Just before the pandemic started was like the last video, and I said I was going to take some time to get some equipment to make some other videos about some other things, and I didn't get around to it. But at this point, like, I have the equipment. I've got some new software to help. I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve. I really like it. It's just coming up with ideas and finding the right videos that meet my needs as a creator, that one wants to make the things I want to make and say the things I want to say, but also find an audience for people that want to watch that stuff. The first season was a great learning experience. Most of the videos didn't get watched, but the Fuser one did. The Fuser one got like 1,400 views at the moment, which is awesome. And I want more of those. I want to find the right balance of things I want to make with things that people want to watch. And when we ultimately get back to making YouTube videos, that's going to be on the agenda. So I don't know, maybe with the downtime that's being created by my internet being terrible, maybe this is the time to hunker down and focus on making some YouTube videos. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jett from inthirdperson.com. You can also find me on Twitch when my internet works at twitch.tv/inthirdperson. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at inthirdperson, and check out the website inthirdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So let's get out of here. Take care. Bye, everyone.